Romans. Romans chapter 3, chapter 8, verse 33. Who should lay anything to the charge of Yahweh Yahushua elect? It is Yahweh Yahushua that justifies. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Shem Kakodash. The Wadi Yahweh Shem Yahushua for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve double honors rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim who deserve. Shalom to the Akim for being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, starved Egypt, the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lift the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. Hey, I'll be the Lord to the course of this video. Make it edifying. Get some vessels seeking salvation. And I'm still up. It is still, well, the time has changed. It's 5:14 a.m. in the morning, November 7th, 2022, the year of the turn up. And I was just thinking, I was looking at another verses, but it led me this way. But then I found these verses right here. But I'm gonna go up to the verse where I got this verse from, which is and this is what it's about, you know, and very powerful verse, very very powerful. I want to see what's the title. Let's see, yeah. The title of this chapter is the Second Thessalonians chapter 2, right? Man of lawfulness, man of lawlessness, man of lawlessness, and this is without truth, there's lawlessness. I mean lawlessness. You know, the truth let the truth said is the truth will set you free, right? So. And this is just dawning on me as I'm speaking, just in the spirit. And this is why this place is an unlawful place. And based upon the reason why we are stuck in this mess is based upon us breaking the law. You know? Oh wow. Wow. It's a lot here, but I'm gonna try to stick to the point. But well, I'll read this one because it's sticking out right now. All right, and I'm gonna stick with it. All right, I'm gonna read both of this and go back, try to stay on topic. It's very difficult when you're trying to put a video together with the spirit of guiding. All right, Salaki. It says 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 12, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness. And this is an unrighteous place, man. And they have pleasure in it. Especially Esau. Okay? Esau had pleasure in his unrighteousness, man. He gets off on it. Alright. So that just stuck out. But for us, all right, for us, man, that we are so the Wadi Yahweh Shem Yahshua for our apostles and our elders and the Akim, that they know they owe Yahweh Shem Yahshua. And thank you always, man. Thanks, man. Thank you, man. Thank the Wadi Yahweh Shem Yahshua for giving us the apostles and for giving us and the elders and the Akim for great examples, man. Because we know how to conduct ourselves, man. And yeah, every day I walk on eggshells, man. When I get around people I get around people that's worldly, you know, I walk on eggshells. I be as humble as possible, as meek as possible, you know. At my job, I call myself the lamb, the little lamb. I'm just a little lamb. I don't mean no. I might be a tall guy, but I've been in that world before, trying to be aggressive and out in the world and doing dumb shit not supposed to be doing. Man, this ain't the time, man. The Lord deals with the meek, the tender. Okay, this is the time to be a tender lamb, man. We gotta be like Yahushua. We not the toughest ones, because Yahweh, they the toughest, man. But they have so much power that they will put the worst people on top of you, man. And that's what we experience. Okay? We experience that right now. Alright, so Salakia, and it says right here, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 13. But we are bound, and the word bound means to give thanks always to our power Yahweh Yahushua for you. Man, thank you, man. Benjamin, beloved of the Lord Yahweh Yahushua, because God has from the beginning chosen you to salvation. And I look at I see so many examples, man. I see so many examples that I'm thankful for, man. And I'm like, wow. And I came in a presence, in the spirit of Yahweh Shah through time. I remember the first time I met Elder Yashawamba. Well, I seen him before, but this time when I saw him, when he came to Harlem, he just looked at me. He said, "Aren't you in Philly?" he said, "You everywhere." Like, so that means through the spirit that he had, through the video he had saw me before, and and he's a very powerful brother. And the following week, through time, this is time. You put your time in, you get recognized. And Apostle Dwight Yabashim Shah, man. I'm probably all over the place, man, but I feel like I'm bound. I owe Yahweh Shah. I owe him, man. And to the and he has helped me out, man, through these men. I got a lot of brothers and sisters, man, in the world. And they don't look at me as, oh, you ain't no religion, man. Because they know me from the world. Being out there, selling drugs. How you gonna go from that, from this, But I just read, right? What I just read that just read that verse. Oh jeez, what was that? Justified? Yeah, I read that. I think I gotta see that verse again. I gotta see that verse. Yeah. Yeah. Romans chapter 8. Romans chapter 8, verse 33. Who shall lay anything to the charge of Yahweh Yahushua's elect? I'm Ratazah. I'm one of those. I had a title. I'm Ratazah. I can remember it. It says, being called to be chosen. Al-Baratazah. That's the name of this video. Being called to be chosen. That's the key. Being called to be chosen, the elect. Which chosen and elect is the same word. Right? Electos. Chosen, right? It's the same word. It's interchangeable. So, through this truth, right? We've been free from the bounds of spiritually in our mind, that through the truth we've been free. All right, and knowing, understanding why we in the situation, that's freedom. That's a step of freedom. The truth is what sets us free. Because Yahweh said that, I do believe. But to know that we owe, for based upon what we have done wrong, we are bound to this, man. We owe. But we are bound to give thanks always to Yahweh Shah for you, Benjamin, beloved of the Lord Yahweh Shah, because Yahweh Shah has been from the beginning chosen you to salvation. And that I want to be amongst these men. Benjamin. Beloved ones, man. The word Davudah, David, means beloved. And the sure mercy of David. And remember, David committed the ultimate sin. One of the